What do you see right now? Two people just running forward and clicking? Well, so did I. But there's actually a lot of science behind sword PvP in Minecraft. And in order to learn everything, I asked the person who literally created the #1 PvP practice map to help me.
So you've come to learn the art of sword PvP.
This is Theobald the Bird, and today he's gonna teach us everything he knows, including some super secret knowledge only the pros use, so watch till the end. You were in one video of mine, like a combos video, and people in the comments noticed, they're like, wait a second, it's the bird. Alright, here we go, this is like, to see what level I'm at.
Lock in.
Lock in, chat. The good thing is I do play sword decent amount, unlike the other game ones like UHC. I just did a video with Fair AMC on that. He actually recommended me to you. No, you to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm cooked. So bro definitely knows what he's doing.
With the hours I've had and the coaching I've done, I would hope so.
I would hope so too. Because, well, you're my coach right now, so. Oh my gosh. You are maintaining your health though, wow.
Yeah, I know, I'm healthy. I eat my vegetables.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Brussels sprouts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like fry that in bacon grease.
Oh my gosh. Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I make them too, yeah. I used to not like them, but once I tried that method.
Yeah. No, I've had some pretty bad Brussels sprouts, but like the highs are very high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I like sword PvP just because it's a lot more laid back compared to some other modes. Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, bro's cloaking me. You have 11 health. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you don't know Theo, like, this is a good example of how good bro is. That's why he's here.
Whoa. I mean, I think you have a lot of, like, the mechanics down, like the aiming and W tapping and everything.
Yeah.
It's I feel like a lot of people don't realize how, like, I guess, cerebral of a game mode sword PvP is.
Right.
Like, with decision making and, how to play in certain trades, like when to back out.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Well, I won one out of like 4 or something.
Alright, so how I normally coach people is I do some fights with like OBS, like replay buffer or whatever, and I go back and I clip stuff, and then I kind of show what happens in the fights and what I'm like seeing from you and like situations where you could do something better. So I have some clips just from these past games that I've played. I'm noticing a lot of habits that will kind of hinder you, I guess, for playing the best you can. One of the things I'm seeing from you, your kind of default mode, I guess, is just holding W, like going straight into trades, which is, it's fine. It's a good option, but it's only like one of many options, you know?
Okay.
I want to encourage you to think of sword PvP as like a game of rock, paper, scissors, where everything has a counter, and if one thing is not working, it means you should be doing a different option, I guess. If every trade you hold W into me, like every trade, that's what you're doing. It's basically the same as if we were playing a best of 10 rock, paper, scissors, and you just played rock like 3 times in a row. Like, I'm just gonna start playing paper, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what was kind of happening a lot here. So after I hit you away, I already see you like still holding W, and you just jump straight in.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation, like no matter what, that was just your like default mode. So all I was doing here is just I wait for you to jump in, and then I get a free crit, you know?
So would you say like a lot of each game can depend a lot on just the enemy's playstyle throughout the game?
Yeah, no, totally. And that's why it's like so important in sword PvP to be able to like adapt on the fly, I guess, to what the other person's doing, and also know what options you have. If all you know is hold W and hit the other guy as early as possible, you're just gonna lose someone who holds S and crits, you know?
That's a good point, because a lot of people watching probably think that's all you do.
Yeah, let's keep playing, and I'll point stuff out as it happens.
So you say you can counter when someone's just playing aggressive. How do you actually counter that? Just walk back or what?
In sword, a lot of how trades go depends on who gets like the first crit. 2 players playing perfect tier 1 gameplay at the very top level, between those 2 players, like the outcome of that fight, it will most likely come down to who gets first crits in a lot of these trades. Not to say that you can't still win trades when you get crit first, because you absolutely can. You're still at a disadvantage. Counter to me holding S and critting is just push forward like you're gonna come in, and then hold S randomly. And you'll make me jump in because I think you're just holding W. Yeah, you can play for baits, but also if I'm holding S you can just hold W for more than you usually would, and also then just try to get the free crit. You can just like kind of overshoot, but then that loses to me holding W and 3-blocking you, you know?
Yeah.
It's just all a big rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my gosh.
Like when we're in the neutral game where we're not actually fighting each other, there's no advantage one way or the other.
Yeah.
Your 3 options are undershooting, where you just hold W and try to 3-block, like as soon as you get in range. Overshooting, where you hold W for longer because you're calling out like their bait, or baiting, which beats out undershooting.
This is a lot easier to understand than crystals, so I think I can memorize those 3.
Yeah, so like right there you baited me. You saw how I whiffed there, and you got
a
free hit because of it. Like you won that trade. So the other thing to make sure I want you to understand. Yeah. I see a lot of people when they're baiting or like in the neutral game, they spend their time going side to side instead of forward and back. I mean, side to side isn't bad, but it shouldn't be the only thing you do, because basically if I go side to side, it's not actually changing the spacing. Like the spacing is what matters.
Yeah.
If you're going side to side, you're basically just praying for me to whiff, which against a good enough player isn't gonna happen reliably. So like, look how far you are, and I want you to pay attention to how far away I jump. Right here is when I jump.
Pretty far.
Really far, like almost 8 blocks away. So if in this situation you literally just stopped holding W or held S even, I'm missing this by a mile. But because I know you're holding W, this crit works, because I'm not aiming where you are, I'm aiming where you're gonna be.
Okay.
So this is the point of baiting, because again, if you're holding W here, my crit lands. If you're holding S, I miss by a mile. If this is the Rasplin that I see on my screen, draw a square.
That's me.
This is Rasplin that I see on my screen. This is where you are on my screen.
Yeah. And
this is where you are on your screen. On your screen, it takes time to communicate to the server, and then even more time for the server to communicate that to me. So actually, this is actually inaccurate. This is where you are on the server, and then this is where you are on my screen. So it doesn't just depend on your ping or just my ping, it depends on both of our pings. So basically what this means is that when you're holding W towards me, you can reach me from further, because you're already close enough on your screen. Like Minecraft doesn't care about where you are on the server, as long as you're not some like crazy distance away. I see people who are just standing still while I'm already jumping at them, and then they're like getting confused why they're outreach. It's like, because I made the decision first. It's not that I have more reach, it's just that I committed before you did.
And that can be the advantage of playing aggro if they're not ready to back up and counter.
Yeah, exactly. It all depends on what the other person's doing.
That is an interesting perspective. Sword PvP is not just as simple as it looks. There's counters to everything.
It's so complex. It's so complex. It's why I have so much fun playing it and also teaching it, because I think a lot of people look at it and they just see 2 people mashing spacebar and jumping at each other, when there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, like strategy wise and decision making wise. So like when you get comboed, you have basically 2 options: hold W and jump reset, or back out. And when you're the one comboing, it's your job to react and like predict what the other person's doing. So if I am comboing someone and I know they like to jump reset, I'm gonna start S tapping on all my hits, and then if they see that I'm S tapping, they're like, oh, he's holding S, I can just back out for free. Real quick, I just want you to combo me. I'm gonna hold W, and I want you to just hold a combo with only your W key, no S. So one thing I'm seeing from you is you're hitting at like this speed. Swing in the air, or like swing at the ground so you can see your attack indicator. You don't have to swing at 100%. You can swing at 90%.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So like,
I think that was from your video. I heard about that.
Yeah, exactly. You can hit me like this fast. And that is so much more knockback and so much more damage. I want you to try that. Yeah, now you're now you're cooking. Gosh. I cannot reach you at all.
What? That is so crazy how much of a difference just the timing made. Because now I feel like I have more reach. That's insane.
You want to see that from my POV?
Yes, yeah. Let's see what it looks like.
It was like, it's an instant difference. See, look at that. You just look like you're cheating.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Look like a pro now.
I told ClownPierce the same thing, and it was like life-changing for him.
How I feel right now. Yo, it's nighttime. We've been in this duels that long. Do you aim at people's faces? Because I think that gets more reach, or is that?
Yeah, it's real, definitely. I think a lot of people will always aim at their head, and then in these close situations, all of a sudden you're swinging over my head, you know?
Oh yeah.
So you just need to make sure you adjust your aim for the knockback that you're taking. Like you look down when I hit you. It's not really as important when we're like really close like this. Because whether I aim here or aim here, I'm still hitting you.
In reach,
you know, I'm swinging here, I can't hit you. If I aim here, I can.
Oh, that's a good test because you can see. I can't see it now, and now I can. Can.
Aiming at my head isn't gonna help. It's all about just aiming level. That's how you get the max like lateral reach, I guess. Here's another thing I want to demonstrate. Like this is another really good visual example of knockback. So what I want you to do, I want you to just hold W and spacebar without hitting me, and just like sprint jump at me. Yeah, like this.
What?
So when I hit you down, like you take 0 knockback and you can just jump immediately again. You see this?
Yeah.
So this is a good situation for you because you're going straight into the ground. But if I switch up my timing and hit as you're jumping, look at this. This is rising knockback.
Whoa.
And this situation is huge for me. The less momentum that you have towards me and the more I have towards you, like the more reach I'm going to have. So like this is like the most reach that I can possibly get on you. Like this is like the ultimate free real estate situation when you're like getting hit with rising knockback and you're still holding W. It's like just really easy to combo you. Like yeah. Look out for those situations where you can hit me with rising knockback. Yeah. Those situations I'm gonna be backing out because I don't want to keep holding W in a situation where I'm already screwed. So when you can predict that I'm gonna be hit with rising knockback, that's a hit you want to just sprint jump in.
And it's daytime again. We've been here for a whole Minecraft day.
24 hours. Oh, no. And sometimes you just gotta go for it. Like you can't always play reactively. Like it again, if 2 people are jumping in for a crit, you want to be the first one jumping. Yeah, like that. Like I was thinking you're gonna keep sitting there, and you didn't. Yeah, look at that. You see how fast I can sprint hit with my fist?
Yeah. Oh wait, why did I never know this? I'm looking at the crosshair thing. Your fist is faster reload time.
Yeah. What? Yeah, you didn't know?
I thought the sword was just the same as your hand. Like I know an axe is longer, but not the hand. Okay. Well,
that's funny.
Another thing we learned. Guys,
new every day.
If you've learned something in this video, subscribe, and also subscribe to Theo's channel because he has a channel too. Right here.
Yes, like that. You see? You see?
I was like 3rd hit. I feel like he's gonna back out because he has been. I was like, I'm gonna just go for the crit.
Exactly. Yeah. That is exactly what you should do here.
We're learning.
Again, I want you to see this from my screen so you know like how this looks, so you can recognize it when people do it to you. Jump in right after the 3rd hit. You predict me, and now I'm just screwed. I'm screwed. You're like 7 blocking me.
It looks like I'm reaching. What?
Like look at that.
Oh my god.
Literal 7 block reach, all because you predicted when I'm backing out. And then in this situation, my only play, because I can't just keep holding S, you're just going to keep crit chaining me. Yeah. My only play is to start holding W again. Switch to scissors or paper or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
If you're fighting a good player and you predict them backing out and you get a couple crits in, you can already know that their only move is to start holding W again. So you can start comboing that. You can predict me switching it up. So like those are my favorite combo clips, is when I predict someone back out and then I predict them holding W again and keep them in a combo.
Yeah, and to that casual viewer, they wouldn't even be thinking about it like that. But to someone who knows how to play sword, they'd be like, oh, they just predicted them spot on type of thing.
It's a whole mind game. It's a whole mind game. When you pay attention to your gameplay and pay attention to what the other person's doing and how it counters you, that's how you can get better. Probably the last big thing, and you've already been doing a good job of this. What we've talked about is like the neutral game, like this, and also when you have me in a combo, when you're like punishing me for your mistake and you're holding a combo. The last thing I want to talk about is how you get to those positions, like how you start those combos. And one of the best ways to do that is with a hit select. And basically what hit selecting is, you hit me first, and I hit you immediately after, like that. So there are 2 reasons why this is a really good strategy. So the first reason is when you hit someone in Minecraft, reduces your velocity by 40%, I think. But when you hit select people, So again, you wait for them to hit you first, and then you hit them. You're hitting them while you're taking knockback.
Yeah.
My hit is gonna reduce the KB. So like the earlier after you hit that I hit, the more knockback I'm gonna reduce with my hit.
Oh.
Basically. So then here is the second reason why it's so good. And this is like Theobald exclusive reason that I don't hear people talk about nearly enough. This is like the basis of like probably 80% of my decision making in sword PvP, of like when to go in and when to back out.
Okay.
So take a look at this. I'm hit selecting Rasplin. I'm waiting for him to hit me first. When you hit me, I take knockback, and then I hit you second, and I want you to pay attention to who touches the ground first. I touch the ground first, which means I can hold W and get momentum first. So I'm gonna outreach you on the next hit. It means I can jump before you. It means like this is like free real estate for me. So if I hit select you and I get like a stun, meaning that you can't hit me back because I'm out of range.
So it can be both good to be first to initiate as well as second as a hit select.
Yes. Wow, we've been in here so long, we're glowing now.
And it's nighttime again.
Yeah, I'm telling you this not because I want you to go into every trade and then just wait, because that's how you get crit chained, that's how you get outreached. Again, it's rock, paper, scissors. Like, you can't just play scissors every time.
Yep.
I see people do that and they get destroyed. But what hit selecting is good for is anytime, like after a crit, or anytime you find yourself in these closer than 3 block situations, where if you hit me and I hit you right after, yeah, just do it. Like, I get to touch the ground first, and I get to start a combo if you're still holding W.
So it can be like a turnaround type of move. Well,
yeah, right. So that means if I'm close enough to get another hit after that, I'll stay in and push in and try to get another hit. If I'm like this far to where I know after your hit, I'm not going to be able to reach you, I'm just going to hold S for that hit and back out before you can even start anything.
So then could you like hit select for multiple hits in a row till you get the right distance then?
Yeah, no, that happens a lot, especially when someone's like punish critting. This is an example of like multiple hit selects in a row. You see?
Yeah.
Until I get the right distance. Keep doing it. That, you see that hit right there where you couldn't reach me?
Yeah.
So like, if you back out on that hit, then you just like won the trade basically. But the second that I notice that my hit goes through first and your hit goes through second, I know that you're going to be touching the ground first. Even if it doesn't look like it on my screen because of ping. I know that you're going to be touching the ground first, and I'm automatically holding S out of that and not letting anything.
So you just got to react and be on top of your reactions and know what to do with every single reaction. Makes sense.
Reaction and prediction, because remember, like if I hit you from this far, and you're holding W in, I know, like, I basically know without a doubt you're gonna be able to hit me again.
Yep.
Like, just hold W and hit me after I hit you. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Like, I already know. So if I'm close enough, I can keep staying in and try to get another one.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you hit me out, that's why I'm backing out.
So that's the hit select tactic. We have learned a lot.
Yeah, all of the things that I'm teaching you, like, these are automatic for me. I can just do all this on autopilot. Like, I can make these decisions.
I still have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. You have to allocate like a lot more brain power to like make it conscious. You have to make it a conscious effort. But the more you do that, the easier it'll get over time, and eventually it'll just be automatic. And at that point, you can start taking that brain power that you were using to learn consciously, and you can put that to higher level things. Oh! So close.
We've learned a lot, and I'm just glad that I know how it works more than anything. So, yeah. Thank you, Theobald the Bird, for teaching me today, and teaching all the people as well, because I'm sure people learned a lot. If you guys want to learn more, go check out his channel.
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks, Theo. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah. See you later, man.